for the launch of a Terrier-improved Malamute suborbital sounding rocket. Launch window this evening is 9:05 to 9:20 p.m. Eastern Time. All the payload checks have been completed. The last report we had from range safety was that surveillance is green, so we don't expect at this time any problem with boats out in the area. However, the project team did report that we are currently red due to clouds, both here at Wallops and at Duck, North Carolina, which is our other viewing site. The purpose of this mission is to test out a new ampule ejection system. During the ascent of the flight, the ampules will be ejected from the main payload. And then approximately 3.5 to 5 minutes later, the ampules will then disperse vapors, clouds, as may be seen from New York down to North Carolina and as far west as Charlottesville, Virginia, depending on the visibility and clearance in your area. This is the 7th time for this count. We've had, typical problems that you have when you do these types of science missions. Anything from winds exceeding limits to cloud cover. And also we've had, I think one night we had boats out in the hazard area. For this mission we would like clear skies here at Wallops and at Duck, North Carolina, so that ground cameras will be able to see the canisters disperse the vapors. Also, if you have good clear skies tonight, we have another good viewing of the space station as it flies overhead at Wallops. So if you're in the region, you would have a similar type of viewing at Wallops. It should be over Wallops at 8:52 p.m. Visibility will be about 44 minutes, and maximum height will be at 59 degrees. It appears 41 degrees above the west and disappears about 10 degrees to the southeast. So hopefully you'll have clear skies and you'll be able to see the space station as it flies overhead.
MNO, this is ROA. is M&O. Go ahead.
You can restart SIP software.
ROA, this is M&O. Software restarted.
Copy. Check 169.
We are now entering our terminal countdown procedures.
RSO, ROA.
ROA, RSO, go ahead.
Provide initial wind waiting settings.
Roger, set azimuth 73.9, elevation 80.9.
Copy. LC, ROA.
LC, go.
Set launcher to initial wind waiting settings of azimuth 73.9, elevation 80.9.
LC copies and work.
ACS check item 170.
Our next launch at Wallops is scheduled for 6 a.m. on June 22nd. We'll have a Terrier Improved Orion. This will be an educational program as part of Rocket Week, which begins on June 17th through the 23rd. We'll have approximately 150 university and community college students and instructors and high school educators from across the country that will be here at Wallops to learn about building payloads for rockets and also for how to apply rocketry basics into school curriculum. The launch will be, of course, ustreamed, and also it will be covered live on NASA TV. Again, that launch is at 6 a.m. with a window that runs until 10 a.m. So we will come up on Ustream on the 22nd at 5:30 in the morning.
ROA, LC, launcher now set azimuth 73.9, elevation 80.9.
Copy. Check 171, 172.
And the launch this evening is a two-stage Terrier Improved Malamute suborbital sounding rocket. It is a solid fuel vehicle, unguided, so it's very similar to shooting an arrow at the target. That once it takes off, we really don't have any control over it, and that we've done our projections of where it's going to fly. We want to hit that target in space. The rocket will clear the launch rail at about 0.5 seconds after launch. The first stage Terrier motor will burn out at 5.2 seconds. The second stage Malamute will then ignite at 20 seconds, and it will burn out at 31.7 seconds. Again, during the ascent of the vehicle, we do expect, the plan is to release the canisters from the vehicle, from the payload as it ascends before apogee. And then about the time of apogee is when we expect to see some of the chemicals disperse, or some of the vapors disperse. We do have 2 of the ampules will remain on the main payload for dispersion. and then we'll start to see dispersion from some of the ejected ampules. And again, we'll see those about 3.5 to 5 minutes after launch. If you want to learn more about why we use vapor tracers in science research in space, you can go to www.nasa.gov/sounding rockets, and then on the left-hand corner of that page, there's information that you can link onto that talks about vapor tracers, how we use them, why we use them, and different types of vapors that are used in research. We are now coming up on the T-minus 23-minute mark, and at the T-minus 15-minute point, we'll have a poll for to proceed towards launch. Again, we do have clouds in the area, but we're hoping that those will break up just enough that allow us to get off the launch tonight.
TD, this is PI on 1.
TD.
Yes, sir. We'll get a status update on the weather probably shortly after going into the station checks at T-minus 15. Currently, we're red. We are marginal, though. There's still a chance. There's some breaks in the clouds, and we're continuing to monitor that. And as we begin to see the stars, we'll have a good quantitative assessment of whether or not we'll be able to go or not. But there's a high probability we're going to be wanting to hold at T-minus 3.
Okay, copy. Thank you.
All this is ROA. This is 46.015, Terry Improved Malamute, launching from Pad 2, ARC launcher. Please stand by for station checks to proceed with the terminal count. All stations should announce status as green or red on channel 1. RC,
RC is green.
M&O,
M&O green.
LWO,
LWO is green.
computer,
Computer green.
programmer,
Programmer's green.
LC,
LC is green.
LPM,
LPM green.
PLC,
PLC is green.
PTM,
PTM is green.
ACS,
ACS is green.
EDS,
EDS is green.
PI,
PI is currently red and requesting hold at T-minus 3.
MM,
MM is green.
SRPO,
SRPO is red.
PM,
PM is green.
RSO,
RSO is green.
and TD.
TD is red until we get the PI's permission. All stations are responsible for reviewing the go, no-go criteria listed in the MOD. Only stations annotated with an asterisk in previous step are permitted to call a hold. All other sites should report red.
RSO, ROA,
ROA, go ahead.
provide wind waiting settings.
Set azimuth 73.8, elevation 80.7.
LC, confirm wind waiting settings per blockhouse settings. Azimuth 73.8, elevation 80.7.
LC copies and work. ROA, LC, launcher now set, azimuth 73.8, elevation 80.7.
Copy, check 175, 176.
And as you heard, the plan is to count down to T-minus 3 minutes, and we will hold at that point. We are currently red. We are hoping that we will get a break in the clouds, but then our launch window tonight is 9:05 to 9:20 p.m.
Start of T minus 10 minutes. Local count on horizontal checks. Check item 177.
PM, please start recorders.
Recorders are started.
Check item 179.
Payload systems are on external power at this point.
Check item 182.
Check item 183.
PM 70, levels have been confirmed.
Check 178, 180.
Check item 181.
And M&O, please report good lock and record signal strength and deviation.
PM 70, our parameters recorded nominal, and the transponder has a good lock.
Thank you. Check 184, 185.
Check item 191.
Check item 186.
Check item 187 and 188.
Check item 189.
And M&O, record signal strength and deviation for all links. Verify nominal levels.
Nominal levels verified.
Check 190.
Check item 192.
RSO, ROA.
ROA set azimuth 72.1, elevation 80.7.
Copy. LC, set launcher to initial wind waiting settings of azimuth 72.1, elevation 80.7.
ROA LC, the new settings are in. Azimuth 72.1, elevation 80.7.
Copy. Check 193, 194.
T-minus 5 minutes and counting.
Just a reminder, we are planning to hold at the T-minus 3-minute mark. The range or the project did report red due to cloudy skies, and we're hoping that we'll get a break in the clouds within the allotted window. The window this morning or this evening runs from 9:05 to 9:20 p.m. Eastern Time.
Check 196.
This is PI. Just a reminder that we're going to hold at T-minus 3.
Copy. Hold at T-minus 3 minutes.
Programmer, TD on 1.
Go ahead, TD.
Yeah, we'll be holding it T-minus 3 minutes.
Copy.
Check 198.
If by chance we don't get to launch this evening, we do have the launch window runs through June 18th. Launch time tomorrow would be similar as today, 9:05 to 9:20. However, we do expect the last forecast we had was that
3 minutes and holding.
heavier clouds coming in and rain over the next few days. So, but right now we are planning to try again tomorrow if by chance we don't get this launch in tonight. And we have now entered our launch window. We do have possibility of launching within the next 15 minutes for tonight. If you want to find out more about why we use vapor tracers for space science research, you can go to the web at www.nasa.gov/soundingrockets, and on the upper left corner, you'll see a link to vapor tracers, and that will give you information on why we do it, what the scientists are looking for, and also the types of vapors that are used and why they're used, when they're, what time they're used, that kind of thing. Again, we are holding at the T-minus 3-minute mark, hoping that we're currently red because of cloudy skies, and we're observing that and hoping that we do get a break in the clouds that allows us to launch tonight. If we do launch this evening, just a reminder that the canisters which hold the vapors, 10 of those will be ejected during the ascent
All
of the
stations,
vehicle.
this is PI, just with a quick update. We are currently red at Wallops and red at Duck. We've had cloud systems moving through the area. We're going to continue to watch over the next 5 minutes or so and see if it progresses enough. We do have some clearing in the skies, but not sufficient to get the field of view that we need. So I'll keep you guys updated probably within the next 5 minutes.
So again, during the ascent of the vehicle, 10 of the canisters with the vapors will be ejected. Then approximately 3.5 to 5 minutes after the launch, the canisters will eject the vapors, and they will form the artificial clouds in space, the blue, green, red colors. Possibility of seeing those anywhere from New York to North Carolina. However, of course, we do need the clear skies, and so as the project team principal investigator just announced, we only have a few minutes left to see if the cloudy skies here at Wallops do get a little bit better in order for us to do the launch. Launch window this evening does run until 9:20, and we are currently at T-minus 3 minutes and holding. Just a reminder that we do have a launch scheduled here from Wallops on June 22nd. That will be a Terrier Improved Orion. That will only be visible if you're in the local area. Launch time, that it will be 6 o'clock in the morning. However, if you're an early riser, you can catch it on Ustream. And also that launch will be carried live on NASA TV. That launch will be part of Rocket Week here at Wallops, and it will carry the Rock-On and Rock-Set-C experiments that are being developed by college and community college students and instructors. They're just under 5 minutes left in the launch window, so we should be hearing shortly from the Peninsula Investigator Project team as to our status. Currently at T-minus 3 minutes and holding.
TD, this is PI.
TD.
Yes, sir. Unfortunately, we're going to have to scrub again for tonight.
Okay, Roger, copy that.
Yeah, TD, I will say that the conditions were very close. The weather office had told us that we would have bands going through, and that's exactly what we had. We had periods of green and red oscillating here at Wallops and down at Duck. We were close, but just couldn't quite get there.
Okay, copy that.
PTM.
You heard it that we have scrubbed for tonight due to cloudy skies. We were close this evening, but just not quite there. We want to make sure that we get this right when we do launch. So the plan right now is to try again tomorrow night. We have a weather report this evening, and then we have another weather report at 1 tomorrow afternoon. So for status, I encourage you to check the NASA Wallops website, Facebook, and Twitter, and we will be posting any updates on the launch. We do have some cloudy skies, rain coming into the area, and so the team will be taking a look at that as we can make a decision as to whether we will count tomorrow. So from the Wallops Range Control Center, thanks for tuning in tonight, and we'll try again soon. Thank you.
Hey, ma'am, this is PI on 1.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I wanted to see if we could get a weather brief tonight so that we can assess the weather for tomorrow.
Copy.
LWO PM.
PM, this is LWO.